Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back. My name is Melissa. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a little haul, wear test, try on of some new products from Lisa Eldridge that I just picked up. So stay tuned if that interests you at all. So I primarily wanted to pick up the new skin tint, but I was like, since I'm shopping, I would just pick up a few other things from the website. Why not? I have tried different variations of her lipsticks, which I love. If you've never tried Lisa Eldridge's beauty brand and you are really into lipsticks, especially, she makes some of the best formulas. Her mattes are super creamy, super pigmented. The packaging is luxurious. It's got like this magnetic closure. I also like the other lipsticks as well. Some of them are a bit sheerer, shinier, but she makes phenomenal lip products. So this time around, I wanted to pick up her new skin tint that she just released. I do have her foundation, which I do really enjoy as well. I don't use it as much because it is a bit pricey, and sometimes I just honestly forget to use it. It's not like my most favorite foundation, but I think it is a very nice foundation. So I picked up the skin tint, one of her new like lip contour, lip liner pencils. I've never tried her lip liners before. I picked up one of the eyeshadow palettes. I had been lusting after these since they were released, but I haven't picked one up. So I was like, let me just go ahead and pick up one. It was hard to narrow it down because I want them all, but yeah, I picked up one of those and I did get a little makeup pouch with the purchase as well. I think that's all I purchased, but yeah, let me get through what I purchased and then we can start trying on the new products. So if you purchased over $85, she did include one of her makeup pouches. This one is denim with some gold details. It feels like a very nice like chambray sort of material. So this would be nice just to throw in my makeup, my purse. Yeah, so I appreciate that. I love a little gift with purchase. I picked up the new skin tint. The actual name of it is the Enhancing Tint Skin Tint. I have mine in the shade T3. This is what the outer packaging looks like. Very similar to the foundation. This one is plastic, so great for travel. And it's just a bit smaller than the foundation. If you have the foundation, she also has like this. It's pretty oval shaped, and then she's got like a flat side so you can just lay it down on a table. I picked up one of the new Sculpt in Shade lip pencils. I got mine in the shade 0N. Lip liners are one of those products that I would rather purchase from the drugstore. They don't really excite me very much. But the reason I picked this one up, she made them to sort of mimic shades that would go with your natural skin tone, skin color. A lot of neutral sort of contour lip liners I've tried can pull very orange on me. So I'm hoping this one is a true neutral. So I'm definitely excited to try this out. This wasn't one of the newer releases, but I did want to pick up one of her lipsticks. Another one of her lipsticks. This is from the Luxuriously Lucent lip color line. So these are a bit more sheer and they've got a bit more of a sheen to them. I don't know if I know how to pronounce this. Le Mepris is how that is spelled. So again, she has the common theme of the sort of antique gold packaging. It's very luxurious. It's got like a magnetic closure. That is what that looks like. And they don't really, this one doesn't have a scent at all that I can smell at least. So excited to try that out. And the last product I picked up was one of her eyeshadow palettes. This in the shade Vega. So this is more of like the neutral sort of palette. So the reason I went with this one, I just thought I could get some use out of it because they are very like everyday sort of colors. You can make it smoky, you can make it everyday neutral wearable. So I wanted to pick this one up before I pick up the others just to see what the formula is like. And I can get more use out of these colors than say the one with the greens costed me the most. But I was like, let me go a little bit boring this time around. All right, because so I'm going to start off with the Seamless Skin Enhancing Tint It brings 1 fluid ounce and retails for $49. In the US, it is available in other countries, and she does have a UK based website. And I believe her brand is also sold on Space NK. I've never shopped it before, so I can't tell you what that's like. I've just shopped directly from her site. I picked the shade T3. If you've ever tried Lisa's foundation, you know she does this thing where the shades are a little bit nuanced, where she creates face products that you can kind of fit a variety of different shades. So I just thought based off the description and the model, T3 would fit me the best. I almost purchased T4, but I didn't want to go too dark because I am pretty fair skinned. So T3 is described as a neutral undertone. The skin tint itself is described as fresh, luminous, light coverage tint in a feel-good formula made of 78% skincare ingredients for replenished, healthy, plump-looking skin. And it is available in 18 different shades. Again, this is a skin tint, so it's not going to have a ton of coverage. So even more so than her foundation, there's going to be even more flexibility because it's going to have a sheerness to it. I'm going to read to you the description because Lisa Eldridge is just one of those brands and one of those makeup artists that I feel emulate her perfectly. Like everything is just so classy and well thought out. So the description reads, the unique hybrid formula of the enhancing tint works for seamlessly even tone, lift shadows, tone down redness, and boost luminosity. Think your skin, but on its best day. The ultra lightweight texture delivers a burst of hydration whilst simultaneously delivering blurring pigments to perfect and even the skin tone. Skin is soothed, smooth, and strengthened. The tone perfecting crease proof formula means it also works like a dream under the eyes. She does go into how she would recommend you apply it. She does recommend starting with 2 drops for overall light coverage. Shake the bottle well. This is a product that infuses skincare and makeup. So if you have maybe oilier skin, maybe you can skip the skincare that day. Maybe not your sunscreen, but like any serums or moisturizers. Um, so yeah, she says apply 2 drops on the back of your hand, pick up with fingers, dot across your face, blend out. She also says you can use a kabuki style brush. I don't mind using my fingers to apply foundation. I actually quite enjoy it. I find that it gives you very seamless coverage. You can always go in with the sponge or brush afterwards just to brush everything over, make sure everything is blended out. Yeah, so let's get into it. As I'm sure you can see, my skin is not looking its best. So, for reference, my skin is pretty normal on a good day. However, right now it feels very dry, dehydrated. I do suffer with eczema. So, right now on my lip, I'm having a little flare up here, my eyelids right here. You can probably see they look a little bit scaly. I do have larger pores around here. I have a very mild case of rosacea. I suffer from hormonal acne. I am 32 years old, so I'm starting to see some fine lines, especially under my eyes. Um, these like laugh lines here are starting to get deeper. I think I've always had these honestly though. But yeah, so my skin is not looking the best. Like the tone is always like that. My face is always way redder than the rest of my body. But with the eczema flare up, my skin is feeling very dry. So I went in with like extra moisturizing products today, but I'm excited to use this. I was a little scared at first because I'm like, oh, skin tint, it's pretty dewy, pretty emollient. If my skin is more like normal oily, I don't know how that's gonna wear. But right now, my skin is very textured, very sensitive, very dry. So hopefully this won't exacerbate any of those things I have going on right now. So I'm going to be doing a wear test with the skin tint. I'm thinking of doing half of my face with a primer. Let's try that out today. If you like that idea, let me know in the comments and I can do that with other foundations as well. So this side I'll use primer and this side's just going to be the skin tint. So for primer, I'm going to go in with the Milk Hydro Grip. It's like my go-to primer. I just know how it works. I know how it feels. It's pretty much my favorite primer, if I'm being honest. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and apply that on this side and just let it soak in because this is a water-based primer, and the skin tint does have some oils, I believe, based off what I read. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just shake it up really good. You want the skincare and the pigments to all be mixed together before using. I'm gonna go ahead and start with, she says 2 drops. I trust her, but I know I'm gonna use more just based off personal preference. So it's a skin tint, so pretty watery. So I'm not expecting a lot of coverage because it's a skin tint. It feels like almost nothing going on. It's blending right in. It's not like sitting on top of the skin. I like how she says you can use it under the eyes and it won't crease. That is kind of just like one light layer. So as you can see, covered nothing. But again, we need to go in with products with straight expectations. Like, don't expect this to give you full coverage because that's not what she's selling you, right? So let me go ahead and apply some more to my liking, and yeah, let's see how that goes. So I suspected this was kind of going to happen on the side where I did the milk primer. It is sort of pilling, which I knew was going to happen because they're just not like products. So that was my mistake. So if that is your go-to primer, maybe don't use it with the skin tint. So I'm just going to go ahead and wipe this side of my face off and just go in with the skin tint over the skincare. And I'm going to try applying it now with a brush just to see if I can get more coverage out of it. This is a very different feeling sort of skin tint. It sort of dries down to almost a powdery sort of finish. Like, it's very thin. It's almost undetectable on the skin. But you know how some skin tints can be very shiny? This one is not that, and I thought it was going to be, which I'm actually happy it's not, because that way, like right up front, it's not giving me a super oily appearance. You know, the brush doesn't give too much coverage, but for this to be a skin tint, it did even out the redness I had going on my cheeks, took away some of the discoloration of my acne. Like she says, it doesn't gather. It's a crease proof formula, so I don't really see it gathering in the lines under my eyes. It's not causing my eczema patches to burn, so that's always fantastic. This is going to be like a great on the go summer product. Like right now, my skin is going through it, so I'm going to be fair to the product. But the reality is, some of us live with conditions. Some of us have acne, eczema, psoriasis, you know. So why not show you what products look like on that type of skin? We don't all have super smooth, poreless, acne-free skin. I actually think I prefer applying it with the brush. And that is like what it's looking like. I don't think I'm gonna build up more. I think this is like the max coverage we're gonna get out of this type of product. But it looks very beautiful. Can't see it around my nose. Foundation always looks nasty around my nose. I don't see it like really gathering up and decreasing under my eyes. It's not making my eczema patches on my eyes look even more dry and crepey. I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of concealer on the areas that I just want a little bit more coverage. But honestly, for that to be a skin tint, I'm pretty happy with how it covered the redness. And a lot of the discoloration from my acne is gone. And I'm gonna go in with the smallest amount of the Pat McGrath under eye powder just to set under the eyes. Again, my skin is feeling very dry, so I don't want to go in with a lot of powder. But this is a very like light powder. I'm not going for like heavy full coverage type of makeup today. And for reference, right now it is 2:28 Eastern Standard Time, so just keep that in mind as we progress through the video. So now I want to go into the eyeshadow palette Vega. I'm going to keep it like super simple. I might just use honestly one shadow. This one shadow, what is this called? Supernova. It's very glittery with an almost nude base. I think I'm just going to take that honestly all over the lid and keep it super simple. They feel very smooth, so I can't wait to try it out completely. But for today, I don't want to go overboard with makeup. Yeah, look how pretty that is. That is just that one shade. This looks so pretty. If you're into those like wet looking eyeshadows, this is definitely giving that look. Think like Urban Decay Space Cowboy. Very much like that, but a little bit more refined. So I'm gonna go ahead and do bronzer, blush, mascara, all that stuff off camera because I don't have anything from Lisa Eldridge that fits into those categories. And then we'll move on to the lip products I purchased. I went ahead and applied the rest of my face. So far, the skin tint looks beautiful. It looks like you have nothing on the skin. Like a lot of skin tints, they can be a little bit too luminous, a little bit too emollient. So they kind of to sit on the skin or start to gather. This one is very, very thin. It does have a bit of luminosity so far. I predict it's going to develop more luminosity as the day goes on. Your natural oils start to come out. But again, it's not exacerbating any of my dryness and you can barely see it on the skin. And I think it has like pretty decent coverage to be a skin tint. No, it didn't cover like my dark circles or the blueness around my eyes or the acne, but it did bring down the pigmentation quite a bit. All right, so now getting into the Sculpt and Shape lip pencil. Again, I have mine in the shade 0N. Looks like. So it's kind of like this neutral chocolatey brown. That went on super easy, and as you can see, it definitely is a very neutral undertone, which I appreciate. Like I said, I've tried lip liners that are a similar tone family before, but they always pull very orange on me. Even like MAC's Strip Down, is that the one I'm thinking of? I think it's MAC's Strip Down. That's pretty like popular. That one pulls orange on me. This is like Your very neutral sort of milk chocolate. Very smooth, nice pigmentation. And I don't like a harsh lip line, so I do like Lisa Eldridge and just like blur it out a bit. That's what that looks like. And the last product I'm gonna go in with is the new lipstick I picked up. The shade is Le Mepris. This one's kind of like a peachy beige. I just wanted something like an everyday sort of lipstick. Not tons of pigmentation, something you can just put on and don't have to think about. Very creamy, very comfortable. Yeah, this is the look I have for today. I will follow up with you in a few hours just so we can see what the skin tint is looking like um in a few hours, like I just said. But yeah, I will see you soon. So I've had the skin tint on for about 2 hours now. It's what we're looking like in natural lighting. Yeah. Still looks super good. It's a little gone on the acne. Ignore my crusty eczema. It's a little dry on the nose, but I did put on a concealer, so that might be why it looks like that. My glasses, it's gathering around there. But yeah, this is where we are around 2 hours in. All right, so now it is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And let me take my glasses off so we can see. Lip product is completely gone because I've eaten and just lived during the day. But I didn't expect that. So this is what the skin tint is looking like after a few hours. So obviously around where my glasses lay, it has kind of like moved the product a bit, which I expect. Not even my most matte full coverage foundation can withstand my glasses. And I'm a pretty sweaty person, so that is just a given. But we can just blend that out. You see, I just blend out the product. It doesn't look cakey at all. I think this looks very, very beautiful. Like now it is a lot more luminous than when we first started, but it's not like crazy greasy looking. You know, it's just got a little bit of shine to it. Nothing crazy. I still can't, besides like where it picked up where the glasses, I still can't detect it on the skin. It did like fade off of the acne, which is fine. It is a skin tint at the end of the day. Overall, I'm very pleased with how it looks. I can't wait for my skin to like clear up this eczema situation and doesn't, and for it to stop feeling so dry. I think I reintroduced some actives back into my routine, which I think was a mistake. So that probably prompted what's going on now. So just trying to get my skin back to the state it was. Um, if you have like normal, sensitive, acne prone skin, I feel like you will like this. It doesn't look dry on any acne marks. Even where I have the eczema, it didn't emphasize any flakiness, dryness, texture. Super lightweight, super easy to blend out if it does start to gather or move at all. Yeah, I can't wait for summertime. This is going to be a great product. Something you can sort of just put on for those easy, no makeup sort of days, and you don't really have to think about. As for the lip liner, I think it is a beautiful shade, but again, lip liners just aren't products that really excite me. But it is a nice shade to have in my collection because, like I said, I don't really have a very neutral leaning contour sort of lip liner, so that's something nice to add into my collection. Overall, I'm very happy with all of my purchases from Lisa Eldridge, and I honestly didn't expect any less. Like, I just feel like she puts her all into her products. They're a representation of her. Very luxurious, very good quality products. So yeah, overall I am very pleased. If you like this sort of review, let me know down below. The full wear day test is a lot, especially because I have like a 4-year-old that I'm chasing around during the day. So I don't know if I can do that quite often. But I figured for today I would give that a go. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share. Leave me some comments down below. What's your favorite go-to skin tint, or have you tried Lisa Eldridge's brand? What's your favorite product from the line? I'd love to know down below. Again, thank you so much. Have a great day. Take care. Till next time.